Welcome to EDP Renewables. EDP Renewables North America is headquartered in Houston, Texas. We own and operate wind farms and solar parks across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. We're committed to being a good neighbor in the communities where we do business. We understand the importance of protecting people and the environment, and we're committed to the safety of our employees, contractors, visitors, and the public. Each of our projects is unique, so a site representative may give you additional information specific to the site that you are visiting. If you have any questions or concerns after watching this video, please ask.
EDPR puts a high priority on safety because they care.
We love welcoming visitors here on site, and we want to make sure they're safe.
It's very important for visitors to stay safe when they're on site with us, because anytime anybody is here, they are under our care and our responsibility.
We love welcoming visitors to our wind farms and solar parks, and we want to make sure that they're safe when they're here.
Visitor guidelines. Upon arriving at the site, all visitors must sign in at the Operations and Maintenance Building. There are several guidelines that all visitors are expected to follow when visiting an EDPR site. Throughout your visit, please remember that you're in a power generating facility. Please remain on the site and in authorized areas. Do not enter restricted areas unless accompanied by a site team member. At all of our wind and solar sites, all visitors should wear appropriate clothing. Additional personal protective equipment, PPE, is required in certain areas of the site as designated by EDPR. This could include safety glasses, a hard hat, high visibility vest, and safety boots. There are some potential hazards to be aware of at any site. Some examples are electrical hazards or falling objects. It is important to wear the proper PPE and be alert while on site. In the event of an incident or evacuation, instructions will be given by your site representative. Culture and conduct. It's very important to EDPR to represent our culture of safety and respect in every community where we operate. To ensure a safe and healthful place for all personnel, use of tobacco products is restricted to designated outdoor areas only. No controlled substances, alcohol, weapons, or firearms are permitted anywhere on this site by employees, contractors, or visitors. Please help us protect the environment by properly disposing of all waste. Please recycle where facilities are available. Driving on site. If you will be driving on site, there are some rules to follow to be as safe and respectful as possible. Seatbelts should be worn by all vehicle occupants at all times. All traffic laws and speed signs should be obeyed. Share roads with the community around you and yield the right-of-way to farm vehicles and school buses. Please remain on access roads and don't venture onto sections of property that are not associated with the site. Slow down where workers or livestock are present, visibility is impaired, or road conditions are not favorable. Gates should be left in the condition in which they were found. Respect the environment. Please help EDPR to be a good steward of the land and to respect the environment. Do not feed, harass, or kill any animals. Local wildlife, plants, and livestock should be treated with respect and left alone unless they pose a threat. Be aware of your surroundings at all times because dangerous wildlife may not be clearly visible. Remember to look before you step, touch, or reach into blind places. Report any potentially dangerous wildlife like snakes, bees, or wasps so that they can be properly controlled. EDPR performs biological studies at all of our sites and takes any impact to wildlife and the environment very seriously. In the rare case that you see a dead or injured animal, please report it to the operations manager immediately. Thank you so much for visiting EDPR's site. We hope this information has been helpful. If you have any questions about health, safety, and protecting the environment, please ask your site representative.